Hello everybody, this is 777, too busy playing Roblox to actually upload. Yeah, that's the main reason I have not been playing this. I have not been uploading for like 3 months. I've generally just been finishing school and just playing Roblox on my free time. But I've decided to upload finally because there's a topic that piqued my interest I wanted to talk about. This isn't like some big drama thing. Usually I would like to make a video on something relevant. But this time, it's just gonna be yapping. It's just gonna be me yapping, talking about something I have a problem with personally. We're going back to 2018. We're going back to time, and we're going back to rant videos back when those were a thing. Anyways, fighting games. I genuinely think they might be one of the worst genre of games, after extraction shooters and extraction games like Dead by Daylight. A lot of people would hang me on a stick for even considering to compare the two of those genres together. But I think my main problem with fighting games is just it gets to a point. There is a post I made, which I will probably be referencing for a lot of time in the future, because I think I will never stop thinking that this is just how I see fighting games is. Alright, so what you want to do to get good at a fighting game, the first thing you want to do is go get a PhD doctorate. First, you want to pick a character to play. Then you're going to learn every single individual part of how to play this character, which is fine. But then you also have to spend about at least like 30 years figuring out what the hell LH, LMH, LMA, LM, fart, piss, fart, butt means. And on top of that, people are like, dude, just play online. I'm telling you, that's where all the real experience is. And you play online, you get just absolutely butt raped. You have like 15, I don't know, Kazuya users. I just named a random fighting game character on you 24/7, just absolutely demolishing you. You can't do anything. You're stuck in the corner of the wall. Now, I know for a fact, I can tell it, I can sense it in my little black boy bones. Someone is going to comment on the game that's being played in the back of this video. Don't start, because this is simply just something I do as like a small entertainment thing. I like Brawl Stars enough as a game, but I'm not saying it is better than fighting games. I don't think mobile games are better than fighting games. I don't think Roblox is better than fighting games. Just because I play something does not mean that I think it is like top tier, top dog, top amazing. But fighting game players really have to stop being so surprised that their game is so unliked. The main reason... The main reason I even mention this topic is because someone was surprised that an Invincible fan wasn't happy that the new Invincible game that got revealed was a fighting game. Someone wasn't happy that it was a fighting game. And I'm like genuinely curious, like, what do you mean you're surprised that people aren't happy about this? Fighting games are probably the least marketable game type ever. No, not ever. Let me not say that. That's too much. I may be trying to slander them, but even I have enough like self-awareness to know that's just not true. That is just not true. But they're very hard to sell to the average audience of a show as big as Invincible. When I mean this, I mean like the learning curve is tight. I mentioned this earlier. It's tight and it's annoying. It is so annoying to get into fighting games. I feel like the better word to use is just tedious. Fighting games are just tedious. They're just a tedious thing to do. The average person, I guess, oh my god, I can't believe I'm using this word. Jesus Christ. The average normie doesn't want to dedicate that much time. Like, I guess the best way I can compare it is that the average person plays Grow a Garden on Roblox. Like, you think that you see the player count and you're like, oh god, there's no way that many people are playing it. In school today, I met somebody who literally talked about oh yeah, dude, I love playing Girl Garden. And then I realized, oh wow, there's an entire world out there we don't know about. The average consumer is that person. You don't sell a fighting game to that person. Marvel announced a fighting game. That's probably going to do decent, but it's definitely not going to do well for the average person who's a fan of Marvel, at least nowadays, because of the MCU. Comic book fans, probably. Comic book fans are fucking nerds. They will eat that up deliciously. Their entire personality is how geeky they are. They've already been in fighting games. But the average Marvel fan nowadays isn't a comic fan, which I know is probably going to be argued. I know someone out there is probably going to be depressed that I'm saying it, but it's unfortunately the truth. The average Marvel fan nowadays is an MCU fan, and they will always be MCU fans. The MCU has gotten too big to the point where you can claim that it is not a the main way people know Marvel, and that's going to be the same thing for Token. People who will like the MCU are going to buy Token, and they're not going to play it. They're not going to keep on playing it. Token is basically just marketing to Marvel vs. Capcom players who know how to play fighting games. The average person who's going to get into Token is not going to keep on playing it, especially considering how it seems to be running on the Guilty Gear engine thing. And I don't play Guilty Gear, but I've seen horror stories about how people be doing niggas in the walls in that game. Wall combos in that game are really bad, and that's going to be put on the most normie game on the planet. I mean, normie franchise on the planet is having that in one of their games. That is just yuck. I guess what I'm trying to say is that fighting games have a very bad learning curve. They're annoying to get into. I'm surprised that fighting game fans don't realize that their games are just terrible to get into. Not terrible in general. I cannot lie to you. I enjoy some fighting games. I like Fighter Z because I like Dragon Ball, and I like playing as Majin Buu because he's literally me in real life. But they're bad. They're just not fun. This was a short video. I don't care. I'm shitting myself. Bye. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me do something before I leave. Where is it? 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 There it is. You guys wonder if he uses his katana and like he puts it up his butt?